The original title, Final Fantasy XIII, has enjoyed a great commercial success after selling over 6 million units worldwide. But that has been almost 2 years ago. Now we are releasing a sequel to the hit game. We take the universe and the characters of 13 into a new story, and you're going to witness it. At the end of 13, a world called Cocoon collapsed and it fell to the ground. And so the people in the Grand Pulse and other world people started making the new lifestyle, and that was the beginning of the story of 13-2. The gameplay of Final Fantasy XIII was what I would call story-driven. So much so that the story goes in a quite linear fashion, which was quite severely criticized by people. Now 13-2 is with the concept of being player-driven rather than story-driven, so that when you actually walk into a new town and explore the town, talking to the people, maybe you can even choose what to say to the people in town. So in such a way, the player is always involved with every single gameplay in a very broad way. That's the biggest change. To start with the mod clock. In Final Fantasy XIII, you can actually see the monsters in the field, as opposed to that in 13-2, you don't know where exactly the monsters are lurking. But if you get close enough to the monster, they will appear, you're alarmed, then you go into the encounter. So that's what we call mod clock or mod clock. And live trigger is something that is one of the elements of 13-2. It's quite sort of mysterious elements, so there's a mystery involved in it. So the live trigger system allows you to choose the action to take, so like what you want to say to the NPC, or you want to go this way or that way. And that actually, in that way, you can work out the kind of mysterious elements of the game. And lastly, a crystal is something that if you fight the monster in some specific way, you may be able to turn the monster into a crystal as you defeat it. And once it's turned into a crystal, you can actually collect it and make it work for you in the same team. As I say, we've been trying to specify the points that need to be enhanced or improved or whatever. And one of the strongest points that we have paid so much attention to is the exploration in the field. And so that, in 13 there aren't that many dungeons, as opposed to that 13-2 has got lots of dungeons, which involves lots of puzzle solving elements as well. And also 13 has been criticized for not holding too many mini games. So 13-2 has got lots of mini games, so also obviously puzzle solving elements as well. As we toured around the world, we visited lots of countries. Every single country, that Jan said, it is so linear. So we just wanted to make a game which is not linear, which includes multi-ending. We have never done multi-ending before in the Final Fantasy franchise, of course, for the first time in the series. Final Fantasy XIII-2 has got multi-ending. I'm Yoshinori Kitase, the producer of Final Fantasy XIII-2. The game, the platform will be both PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. And the game is due to come out in Japan in December this year. And for North America and Europe, and we are thinking about early 2012.